Hey everyone, Tony Johnson here, your customer experience leader. I've been hearing a lot in the news lately and in the media and in all the trade magazines about employees making terrible decisions. So you may have heard this, somebody mistreating somebody at a place of business, people not serving people at a place of business, people behaving badly behind a counter or representing a business. All of these things are so preventable, and most times the organizations get blamed for that poor service, and they should, but not for the reason that everyone thinks. When it comes down to these moves people make, these behaviors, these ways people act, a lot of times it has nothing to do with the organization itself. Many times it has nothing to do with how they were trained or what they were told to do. It simply has to do with the fact that they were a cultural mismatch from the very beginning. So it really comes back to selection, and that's where these organizations have gone wrong. It's not that they have told them to go out and do terrible things or to treat people badly or not take a return or not serve people. No organization really for the most part has done that. What they haven't done though is brought the right people into the organization at the right time. So think about that, when you're selecting. That's really that most important moment with someone. When you have that chance to bring someone new into your organization, into your family, make sure that you're bringing in people who are an absolute match for what you're trying to accomplish, that cultural fit. A few things you can do. When you're interviewing, when you're selecting, watch behaviors during that selection process, during that interview. Remember, folks that are interviewing with you are never going to be any better than they are right at that moment. They're not going to be any more punctual. They're not going to be more on time. They're not going to be any more presentable or nice than they are on that very first interview. If you don't love them then, chances are you are never, ever going to love them. Also, think about the behaviors that they exhibit. Are they making good eye contact? Are they being super friendly? Did they open a door for you? How do they treat people you cross paths with as you were walking? Did they say hello? Did they stop and pick up trash? Did they just scowl at folks and walk straight to the interview room? That's the kind of stuff you really can't fake. And finally, if you are not sure, if you don't think that person is 100% the right person, don't hire them. Better to have an open spot on your schedule than to have to go through all the headache of selecting them, training them, getting them a uniform, the handbook, all that stuff, and then having to go back and start from scratch because you had to let them go or they quit because they were just never a good fit in the first place. So when you think about how you want to build your culture, it comes down to starting with selection. Prioritize that, make it so very important, and take the time to get the right person in the right role. Because often all the training and engagement post-hiring can't do anything to erase that person that you've brought into that organization to get rid of those bad habits. What you hire is what you're going to end up having on your front line. So I'm Tony Johnson, your customer experience leader. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff so you never miss a video, and I'll talk to you soon.